Pretty soon, I'll be in the city of a million lights. It's burning in the blue forevermore. It stretches out beyond the darkness into the blue forever. Anyway, I will be back on Monday with more news. I mean, assuming that I survive, I suppose. So don't worry about it too much. If anything happens, I'll make sure to live stream it. That's what I'm talking about. You wouldn't believe the amount of business that Lucifer has to attend to. I don't give a shit if people believe it or if they do not. It means absolutely nothing to me. I am glad to have you all as my friends. I hope that you remain my friends over these last few days. Dying faster than old age Styx? Hopefully not. Yeah, I am dying. I've told people this. It's true. This is not a mythology. Unfortunately, I can still stand. I can still perambulate from location to location, but I am dying. I am absolutely dying. This is not a joke when I say that I'm dying. But people think that it's just, hey, Styx is on drugs again or something. No. The drugs and things like that are used to cover up the symptoms of the fact that you are dying, actually. Very, very interesting. I'm also sober at the moment, unfortunately. Let's put it this way. It's getting hard for me to walk from place to place. I am still capable of walking, but it's getting harder. It's not going to be that long. I know the symptoms of systemic organ failure, so to speak. He's going to jail. No, I'm not actually. I am dying, and I'm not going to jail. Thank you, Conan. Winston, I'm not going to jail. I'm gonna ban these retards from the channel. FB 34090, we are all dying. The process starts at birth. True. Yeah, no, sign of Jonah. Unfortunately, I am physically dying. I have said this multiple times. I will reiterate it again. I would like to tell people I am physically dying. I cannot stop this process. It is not possible for me to do anything. I've already told you. I don't expect any sympathy, nor do I want it. It just is as it is. Dude, someday you're gonna die too. It'll be funny. One day when your end is near, I'll be laughing at your fear. When you're gone, there'll be no one who'll be fucking up my fun. Good G.G. Allen lyrics, by the way. You're gonna die anyway. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? I'm gonna enjoy the last days of my life to the best of my ability. I'm gonna cook spaghetti. I'm gonna cook a really, really nice goddamn soup tonight. I'm going to play video games. I'm going to make weird videos and mock people. I'm gonna do anything that I want. What more could you want? Now, what do you want to do? Let me ask you this. Please, let me ask you. It's an honest question. I'm not being flippant when I say this. When you are near death, which one would you want? You have goddamn fun. You're not in any particular pain. I mean, I am a little bit, but whatever. But you're still capable of walking around, doing what you want to do, things like that. Or do you want to strangle on until you're fucking 90 years old and you can't even get around without a walker? You don't even have any teeth anymore, so you can't eat a steak. You hobble around with a goddamn walker, or if you're lucky, maybe a cane, and, people don't even understand what the fuck you're saying, and everyone around you that you love has already died. Which one do you want? Choose it. That's what I would suggest. Well, I choose the former. I don't want to live long. I'm not interested in that. I mean, I'm already going to get fucked by the legal system anyway. Thankfully, I'm dying. It just happens to be coincidentally at the exact same time. So, these fools will also be fucked with. It's going to be fucking funny. There's nothing that I can do about my particular diagnosis. There's nothing that I can do. So, I'll be leaving this world in a few days or weeks. It's just the way that it is. It's just odd that it's coincidental to the legal case against me. That's the only thing that I would say. It's like everything converges at the same goddamn time. You're gonna get fucked in the ass by the legal system. But they're gonna get fucked in the ass because you're gonna fucking die. Oh, okay. This is a clown world. You don't even understand it. It's a fucking clown world. So, yeah. I don't care. Leon, no treatment. No, there is no treatment for the condition that I have. I will speak no further of it. There is no treatment for what is killing me. It is not an STD. I know that people will make rumors about that. Styx has AIDS. Styx has terminal syphilis. No, it's not sexually transmitted. It's nothing like that. The assumption that most people seem to have is cancer. I will neither confirm nor deny. Am actually dying. It's not a joke. Sigil Stone. Styx has gonorrhea pacifistiltis. Alright. White bitch 666. I didn't know you were sick, buddy. Sorry for the typo. Yes, I'm quite literally dying. I therefore do not care what people think about me, what they think about my ideology, or what they think about what I say and do. It means nothing to me. It means nothing. You can't put a corpse in, well, you can put a corpse in a jail cell. There was that one incident with the Pope. He had his predecessor disinterred, and he put the dead body on a throne and interrogated it and had a whole fucking trial. Ritualism has a tendency to cause people to become insane. Viking woman, you need a Pepe doll in the afterlife. Well, yeah. No, the Pepe doll goes in the coffin to become a psychopath. I think I speak for many that I prefer you stick around for a very long time. I'm not really interested in doing so anyway, honestly. My body is in severe pain. I would explain more, but it's not really anyone else's business. White bitch 666. Why would you care about going to jail if you're going to die soon? Well, I'd rather not die in jail if it's possible. I would like to die warm and alone in my bed with some nice chicken broth or something like that. And stuff like that, because it would be a place for teenagers to fuck, because spherical gravestones are reckoned to be occult in nature. And so I'm hoping that people fuck on top of my grave. That's one of my greatest wishes. If, once I'm dead, if you find out where I'm buried, if I'm buried at all, I beg you to fornicate on top of my grave. I just want one couple, just one, it doesn't matter. Fuck on top of my grave. Do this in remembrance of me. It'll be funny. Do it around the Halloween period or something like that. Hilarious. Yes, you can piss on my grave as well. Who cares? I'll be dead. Haha, Bobby, he wants people to pork on his grave. Yeah, I want to pork all of my female subscribers too, but no such luck sometimes. You know, you gotta get a DM in order to get that moving. What's this? I will fight for you while I am alive. I will continue to be militia. I will do everything that I can to defend my country and to defend all of my subscribers and fans. But my time is rather limited, unfortunately. This is not a joke. Even people that are very close to me don't believe it. That's their problem. Any final words for us? A manifesto? How's your daughter? Burial? We'll see each other again. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. But, yes, my child is fine. I will be fine in the end. It is inevitable. I am not suicidal. I am not going to go down without a fight, so to speak. And when people do, like, wellness checks and stuff like that, you're wasting the goddamn officer's time. And he's a really nice dude, by the way. They send the one resource officer over, and he checks on me, and he says, oh, yeah, okay, he's alive, bye. What are you accomplishing? You're wasting his fucking time. Just to say. And it's probably a leftoid, but I have a feeling it's someone with a much more perverted agenda. Just saying. I have a feeling I know exactly who it is. She's not going to have a good time when she's in the goddamn cold jail cell. You okay, Styx? Yeah, I actually feel really good today. I feel a little bit less sick than I have over the last few weeks. I do have a terminal prognosis, but overall, as a general rule, today, good. People think that I'm lying, and they're gonna see different. I mean, I'm sick. I'm got a terminal illness. There's nothing I can do about it. It doesn't mean I'm suicidal or anything. These people doing these wellness checks, they're doing it to harass me, effectively. If it fucking happens again, I'm filing a police report and I'm calling in the goddamn FBI, honestly. I'll have them get to the bottom of who is fucking making the calls, because I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Heil Hitler. Anyway, I'm going to end this live stream. Fully expect a cop to arrive at any time asking if I've committed suicide or something like that. It is expected, and I will be filing a harassment report about that the next time that it happens. The person who is involved will absolutely end up with their data seized, and they will face a lawsuit. It will be a civil suit for tens of thousands of dollars. That's about all. Peace out. Everyone eventually succumbs to something. My diagnosis is terminal. There is nothing that I can do about it. I have tried to tell people this. Some people apparently thought I was suicidal or something. That's fucking bullshit, dude. Sigil Stone. Stephanos Black. What doctor diagnosed you? It's none of your business. My medical history is legally protected. So I'm not going to tell anyone anything further. I'm just going to tell you that my body is failing. And I'm not going to tell you what doctor diagnosed me, what hospital I went to, or anything like that. I'm just telling you, yeah, I'm going to be gone. You know, some of you will cheer this. There will be some people out there that will be laughing at this. And I hope that they do, by the way. I hope you make jokes about it when I'm gone. Like, ha ha ha. How many Styxes does it take to screw in a light bulb? He can't, because he's dead. Ha! That would make me so happy. Yeah, please do make weird jokes about me when that happens. At least I'll look beautiful. You know, it's all good. It won't be painful, thankfully. Ish. Sigil Stone. Styx has HIV-induced ass cancer. Currently, it looks like the world's worst case of hemorrhoids. Yeah, no, my ass is exploding. And my intestines are going to come snaking out and punch people in the face. It'll be a little bit like a horror movie or something. No. I've already told people that, yeah, I'm going, but it's not going to be by suicide or anything like that. So stop with the stupid wellness checks, because that's not going to happen. It won't be self-inflicted. It's medically inflicted. It's more like, hey, I'm sick. Ah, wow, that's great. Most people are thinking it's cancer. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who knows? But I've checked the symptoms. I got lab work done, and I hate needles. But yeah, it's all good, my friend. Blood Red General Wukong, but you seem fine. That's because I'm using a mixture of various substances, actually. This is Mike. Surely you would have known people would incessantly ask you what's wrong with you. Tell them you have a terminal illness. You won't get any shit from me because I'm a private person myself. I know that, and let's get past this goddamn issue because it's boring. It's boring just like politics is fucking boring. I'd rather talk about other things, like how you should go to Tokyo House in Rutland. Or we can talk about weapons. Ha, ball and chain. Ha, it's a ball. Get it? Oh, God. You can probably guess what illness I've been diagnosed with based on that fact. It doesn't make me happy. It makes me sad. I wanted to be around for the people that I care about for a far longer period of time. But that period is very limited, unfortunately. It's not AIDS. It's not a sexually transmitted disease. Most people will probably diagnose me with cancer. You may or may not be correct about this. I collapsed, and I went to the hospital, and blood work and so forth was done, and yeah, we'll leave it at that. But I do have a prescription. It is legal for me to use it in the state of Vermont under medical law, and so I can use it in front of you and entertain you for my last days, so to speak. I am capable of doing that at least. But anyway, it's no use being a goddamn fucking retard. We should entertain everyone as much as we can. Ubuk is there. If I had to guess, you have liver cirrhosis. You are incorrect, by the way. With hepatic encephalopathy. I love you, man. I hope you had fun on Earth. You were actually wrong. There is something else wrong with me. It doesn't even have to do directly with the liver. Believe it or not, I will survive for a few months, maybe. Or days. Depends on what I do. Pagan EVT. Now the question, are you going to haunt? Yes, absolutely. So let's get to the news, We've already gotten to our sponsors. Ayo, Styx. If you feel like you're gonna die, don't die, and you will survive. Chinese proverb. Have a nice day, my friend. I'm afraid that for my condition, there's nothing that I can do. I'm afraid that it is the end for me. And I don't have a problem with it, by the way. I really don't care. Today it's not tea, it's just water. I don't care, honestly. I don't care if I go away. I will fight as long as I can. I promise you that I will. This is my vow to all of you. I will continue fighting as long as I am physically able. Once I am no longer physically able, it'll be your turn to help me. Do this with occult rituals or something like that. Just fucking do magic of whatever kind you believe in. Say prayers. It doesn't matter. But, yeah. I'm leaving this world imminently. I will fight physically as long as I can. Because I'm a fighter. I'm a Varavik. That's the original pronunciation of our family name. Originally, it was not Warwick. It was before that Warwick, and then before that it was Varavik. They didn't really have a W in their vocabulary, so it would have been Varavik. That would have been the name that they pronounced. That is where I come from, and I'm extremely proud of it. So yeah, if you want to help me with ritualism or something like that, that's perfectly fine. In the end, though, I will not be here. In the end, I will be gone. Very, very sad now, isn't it? But, it will happen, and there's nothing that I or you can do about it. It doesn't matter if you're the most expert doctor in the land. It means nothing. It will not help. I am terminal. I will die. I am doing the best that I can to sustain my life as long as I can, and to prevent myself from dying, because I want to do more help to the human race and to those that care about me. But in the end, the Reaper comes for us all, now doesn't it? It's just the way that it is. You're gonna die too. Someday. Some of you get run over by a car maybe tomorrow, or something like that. Who gives a shit? Oh God, I got smashed by a car. Oh, that really fucking sucks now, doesn't it, man? Now you're a flat, fly-covered piece of fuck meat all because the world fucking hates you. See, nobody cares. In the end, you are cared about by a very, very small number of people. And they won't even visit your grave. It's just the way that it works. It doesn't mean that you've done anything wrong, or that you've sinned in life. Not that sin means anything anyway. It doesn't mean anything like that. It means people move on. And they should move on. I do not want anyone to weep at my grave. In fact, I've left behind detailed instructions for people not to do that. to dispossess anyone that does shed a tear at my grave, because it's not necessary. In fact, I don't want a grave at all. I want to be thrown in the compost pile and have them put tomatoes on my dead body, and then eat the tomatoes. These are death tomatoes. Man, that sounds like a good marketing theme. Yeah, that would be great. It would help my family. It would please me. It would be hysterical. And nobody gives a shit. You're dead. Who gives a fuck? You know, I watched a soundboard prank call the other day. It was with Bill O'Reilly, of all people, by the way, which is inexplicable. And he said something to the tune of, I don't care, I'll be in the grave. I don't care, I'll be dead. And I was like, God damn, dude. You're gonna make me like fucking Bill O'Reilly? The hell? I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't give a shit. I'll be dead. I'll be a fly-covered corpse. I hope that they walk into this bedroom and they find my exsanguinated body covered in flies, and then they laugh about it. I hope people laugh when I die. I do not give a shit about life. It means nothing to me, because it's the same thing as death. When you die, you go to hell. Oh, there's a totally different life down there. It really does exist. I promise you. I promise you truly, when you die, you will not disappear like the atheists believe. This will not happen. What will happen is you will fall before the gates of hell. And for those of you that have been most loyal, I will be there at the gates for you. That is what will happen. I am not worried about the fact that I'm terminal. I'm not worried in the least. You may be worried because you believe that I will disappear forever. That's not exactly the case. Let's put it that way. I'm not suicidal or anything like that, but I am terminal. I'm dying, and there's nothing that I can do about it. It's just like Scott Adams when he died of cancer. You know, he didn't want to die, but anyway, it's just the way that it goes sometimes. Your physical body is nothing more than a vehicle that eventually expends its usefulness. Eventually, it stops working. And there's nothing that you can do about it. It's time to talk about mortality. Yes, indeed. We're going to talk about the fact that you're going to die. That means nothing. It's a vehicle. It's like owning a car more than anything else. Meanwhile, the spiritual body is completely separate, of course, and I'm not going to use the term I believe. I'm going to use the term I know, because I do. Reincarnation does exist. It is possible to recycle yourself back into physical form. This is possible to do. There is effectively a sort of afterlife. I'll have to explain that separately because it's much more complex than the very simplistic hominid explanations that are given by most humans. But the physical body doesn't really mean anything. You'll die. I mean, it doesn't really matter how. Maybe you get electrocuted to death. Maybe you fall off a skyscraper. Maybe you die when you're 95 years old, happy and warm in your bed. It doesn't really matter. The temporal life is just that. Temporal. It's temporary. It only lasts for a short period of time. If anything, death eventually becomes more of a romantic gesture than anything else. You're like, I've been suffering these last 50 years. My body has just gone to shit. Oh, God, I can't wait to die. That would be great. Well, you should be happy to die. Yes, in such a situation. You'll be much happier on the other side, so to speak. I can promise you that. It's a reality. It's not a belief. That being said, though, the temporal body doesn't mean anything. Like, there's gonna come a day, my little minnows, when I am nothing more than a grinning skeleton or a pile of ashes. Or maybe I got lost in the woods and I got mutilated by grizzly bears and they never find me and I'm just a pile of, ragged, mummified flesh or something. It doesn't really make a difference. I will die. The physical body, the Styxhexenhammer, will no longer be here. No more Tarl. It won't exist anymore. I'll be chuckling my ass off when I die, actually. It'd be hysterical. And yes, you can chuckle in hell. Again, I'll tell more about that later. But you shouldn't worry about death. Fearing death is the worst thing that you can do. There are two things that'll hold you back when you are on your deathbed. Fear of the fact that you're dying, which you can grapple with easily before you do. You should think about it deeply and philosophically. Think about it. Just tell yourself, look, I'm going to die someday. What am I going to do? Yeah, there's nothing to worry about, trust me, but, people worry anyway because biology commands them to. That or guilt. Feeling guilty. You're going to die. I hate to be the bearer of good news. You're going to die. How sad. I'm going to die too, though, so, we're in the same boat. It's all good. The same boat. I hope it's a steamboat, because those are pretty cool. Everyone, in the end, will leave. And you should probably hope that you're the first one to go among your inner circle. That way you don't have to miss anyone. You should hope that you're the one that dies first. That's what I'm hoping. I'm like, I already lost my grandfather. I hope I die tomorrow or something like that. I never have to watch any of the people around me expire. I never have to feel any form of grief. Even though, and this is the other point, being a little bit less glib, I know that the temporal body doesn't matter, but you still miss a person when they're gone, when they die. You still miss a person. And you still feel sorry for them. It's a naturally ingrained biological reaction. You're still going to miss them. There's nothing you can do about it. That being said, though, you can acknowledge your inevitable mortality before your mortality actually ends, and you can understand it in a better light. And say, look, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. I'm going to die. It's only a matter of time. I can prolong it, maybe a little bit longer, depending on your age. The longer, maybe longer or shorter. I can prolong my life, but I cannot really do anything to actually... I can't become immortal, not in the temporal sense. That's not possible. So, yeah. I'm fucked. Think about it that way. Since the day you were born, you were fucked. Since the day you were born, you were fated to die. It's unavoidable. Doesn't matter if it's in a war or something, or in your bed. You're gonna expire. Haha, it's pretty funny, actually, when you think about it. You were fated to die. Not everyone gets born, but everyone dies. And that's about all.